Hello from the Office of Undergraduate Research. In this video, we're going to show you a little bit about how to get involved in undergraduate research at NC State and some of the support we have available for you. The Office of Undergraduate Research essentially exists to support and promote students engaging in the research experience. What that looks and feels like can be very different depending on the type of research that's being done. But in general, undergraduate research is a mentored scholarly study. It is overseen by a researcher who might be a faculty member or an expert in a discipline. It can occur in any discipline, from engineering to the arts to the social sciences. It's really about discovery, inquiry, and creativity. It's about asking those essential questions that you have, or those things you want to explore and know more about, or those problems that you really want to solve. In the end, research is truly just about advancing knowledge in a discipline or multiple disciplines. There are a lot of benefits that come with being a part of undergraduate research, the most important of which is the idea that it helps develop the kind of nonlinear thinking skills that our 21st century job market really needs right now. Those types of skills are critical and creative thinking, communication, teamwork, the types of skills that you certainly can learn in a classroom, but when you get to do something that is applied, where you take the knowledge you learn in a classroom and apply it to the work that you're doing in research, it drives those skills even deeper and gives you an opportunity in a job interview, for example, to really be able to talk about how you built those skills. It facilitates deep connections between faculty and students. I mentioned that we have mentored scholarly work when it comes to undergraduate research, and these faculty are certainly those types of relationships that are going to be really meaningful and important to you later on. So this is a great way to start building those connections and to build multiple connections. It helps pave the road to success and distinguished scholarships. If you're interested in the Rhodes, Truman, Marshall, those are just a few among many, many scholarships available where doing undergraduate research will set your application apart. And the same goes for graduate or professional school. It does strengthen your academic portfolio quite a bit. And then in general, it just increases campus engagement. That, of course, is going to support you graduating from NC State in a timely manner, but also as a more successful student. Students who engage in undergraduate research tend to have higher GPAs, they tend to pass more classes, and overall just tend to be more engaged on campus. So what types of undergraduate research exist for you to get involved in? Well, the first and the most obvious and maybe easiest in some ways to get involved in are research intensive courses. These are built into a degree plan. They happen in almost every single major at NC State. So at some point you likely will take one of these, but we encourage you to take more than what is required, of course. You can also work as a research assistant. This is the most common way that our students serve in an undergraduate research capacity. They support a researcher or a team of researchers who are already working on projects and help advance that research along the way. The types of duties involved vary quite a bit depending on the research that is occurring. Independent projects are another option. So this is when a student has designed their project on their own and really just needs a mentor to help support them through that project. So it is one where it might not already be happening, or the specific exploration might not already be occurring at NC State, but the student wants to take this on and do some research on their own. We also have a lot of external projects. So many times our students leave campus to do their research, whether that's to go to Research Triangle Park or RTP. Many of our students work in downtown Raleigh, especially at our museums down there. So a lot of opportunities there. And sometimes too, while we would love to be an expert at everything here at NC State, we understand that nearby campuses may be a better fit for our students and the research they want to explore as well. So we're happy to help students find those opportunities elsewhere. If you're interested in doing research abroad, there are a number of ways that this can happen. Most often it is when students connect with a colleague of their mentor and get connected in that way in another country to do research there. But there are also opportunities like entire study abroad programs dedicated to research. There are study abroad courses dedicated to research. So there's a lot of opportunities that if you wanted to go elsewhere outside the United States, you certainly could do that to do your research. And the last I'll mention is research experiences for undergraduates, or also known as REUs. This is a specific summer program They tend to last about 10 weeks. They're full-time research positions. You really get to see the start and end of a research project, which is a very unique experience to have. At NC State, we have a lot of these. They're very competitive too. So it's helpful to have a little bit of research experience before you apply to one of these programs. But they also exist all over the country and even outside the US as well. The best time to be looking for REUs starts around winter break because the deadlines tend to happen in February and March. So if you're interested in an REU for this coming summer, I highly encourage you to take a look at our website around winter break time to start seeing what kinds of REUs are available. We have two databases there that you can look through. So getting started. The first thing you need to do when you want to get involved in undergraduate research is determining your interest, really thinking about how you want to be involved, what questions you have, what excites you, what things are existing in the world that you want to help solve. The next is exploring the research that's already happening at NC State. There is an incredible amount of research since we are a Research One institution. And so I encourage you to look through different websites, different departments, different research clusters at the university too, and see what's already in existence so that you can see what's already out there and maybe just join in with that. Once you've explored research at NC State, then I would encourage you to start digging into some of the specific researchers you might want to contact. You can do this by looking at faculty profiles. You might want to look at some of the publications they have out and just kind of poke around and see which researchers you're interested in actually making contact with. I would recommend creating a list of around 5 to 7 to start with. Too many more than that, it might be overwhelming. So just start with around 5 to 7 researchers. Then you want to start doing outreach to these folks. This is, of course, going to mean sending an email to get started. When you send this email, I encourage you to be specific. So first, introduce yourself, share a little bit about who you are, what you're about, why you're interested in getting involved. And the more specific you can be about that researcher's work that they're doing and why you're interested in working with them is really helpful. You also want to end this email with a call to action, something like, I would like to speak with you further about research in the coming semester, or could we schedule a time to speak over the phone or via Zoom that we could have a conversation and see what else might be available for me to be involved with. And then make sure at some point you actually make the direct ask. Can I be involved in your research in some way? What would that look like? How many hours are you expecting? Things like that. Along the way, if you need any assistance getting involved in research, we are more than happy to help you. So I mentioned our office exists to support and promote students engaging in undergraduate research. And one way we do that is by having a lot of one-on-one meetings with students. Now we have staff members and student ambassadors who are happy to meet with you. All of our Zoom hours are available on our website. There's also an appointment link on there. So we are happy to meet with you, talk through options that you might have, answer any questions you have about getting involved, look through some opportunities, and kind of help you curate that list of 5 to 7 potential researchers to contact. Other good areas to reach out to, your academic advisor within your major or your department or even broader colleges are great to work with. They often know some of the labs that are open or the research groups that are seeking undergraduate researchers, so they can be great people to contact. A department head is also very good, as is a director of undergraduate programs. They are often very well connected to know who is needing additional assistance. Once you have a research project ready to go and you've connected with a mentor in some way, we help support students too through funding. That would be things like during the academic year, at least, you can purchase supplies. If you need to travel to do your research, we can help support that travel. We can award up to $500 in the fall semester and in the spring semester. In the summer, we can award up to $2,000, and our summer awards are a little broader. You can actually use these toward living expenses if you fall into certain categories, and so up to $2,000 is available in the summertime. To get one of these awards, you just need to submit a proposal. It's due the semester prior to that award happening. So if you're looking for a spring award, then you would want to apply and submit a proposal in the fall semester. We also do travel awards when travel is back up and running. So we can award up to $500 annually for these. Currently, we are supporting students going to virtual conferences. So if you need support to present at a virtual conference, we can help pay for your attendance at that conference. We also have a lot of all-inclusive trips once we begin traveling again that I'll mention in just a moment. One way to get paid to do your research is if you qualify for federal work study, you can serve as a federal work study research assistant with our department. So, federal work study is a program through financial aid. You must qualify through your FAFSA. So, if you're not sure, please contact your financial aid officer. If you do qualify for federal work study, we have applications available in each summer on our website that you can apply to. We prioritize students who already have mentors identified and already have projects identified. If a student applies without a mentor, we do our best to also pair students with faculty mentors. We have plenty of open positions like that as well. The pay starts at $10 per hour. Students typically work anywhere from 7 to 8 hours, although that is all dependent on your relationship with your mentor and what you work out. There's just a federal maximum of 20 hours per week. Each year, we host a number of events and activities for students to both engage in, learn more about research, but then also share their research outward. So, we have events like Sidewalk Symposium, which is pictured here on the screen, which is a great opportunity for students to draw their research in a really creative way on the sidewalk. We have events that help connect students with researchers and learn more about the strategic research areas of NC State. And we also host two big symposiums each year that really highlight, showcase the amazing research our students are doing. Those symposiums happen in the spring and summer each year. We attend in the fall the statewide symposium for all of North Carolina. So this is a great opportunity to see what kind of research is happening at all the universities statewide. I mentioned earlier that we attend a number of interdisciplinary conferences. In the coming year, these will be virtual conferences. So, what are some next steps? Well, first of all, if you have not already joined our Google group, please go ahead and do that. You can do that by going to groups.google.com and searching our group name, NCSU Undergraduate Research Info. From this group, what we do is send out things like funding information, presentation information, how to get published, different scholarships that are coming available, just different opportunities, events, things like that. The other thing you can do is join the Council on Undergraduate Research, or CUR for short. This is an international organization. Think about it as a professional development opportunity. It's certainly something that you can put on your resume, but it's something you're also going to develop a lot from if you take advantage of the resources that they send you. When you go to cur.org to sign up, you can do this for free because we have a university-wide membership. You just need to select North Carolina State University as your institution, not NC State. And finally, if you need any additional help, please let us know. Our office is located in D.H. Hill Junior Library on the second floor in the newly renovated spaces. You can also access a lot of our resources on our website, go.ncsu.edu/OUR. You can contact us via email or check out our Instagram or Twitter pages as well. Again, if you have any questions or anything we can do to help you, please let us know. Thank you.